One of the hardest parts of trauma is realizing the world still expects you to function normally while your mind is fighting battles nobody can see. I think a lot of people silently relate to this, even if their situations are completely different. Number one, going to work emotionally drained. There were days where I woke up already exhausted before the day even started. My brain never really got a break because I was constantly carrying stress, anxiety, emotional pressure in the background while still trying to function normally at work. And that was challenging because I was probably in the most toxic workplace I could imagine. Two, pretending everything is normal. You know, I think one of the strangest parts of trauma is how the world expects you to function normally. So you learn how to smile, have conversations, help people and act completely fine, while internally you feel like you're barely holding everything together. Three, burnout and exhaustion. The emotional burnout became so intense at times that even basic things felt overwhelming. Stress doesn't just stay in your mind, eventually, your whole body starts feeling exhausted too. Number four, anxiety while working. There were moments where I was physically at work, but mentally my brain was somewhere else completely different. Trying to stay focused while carrying heavy emotional stress in the background was beyond exhausting. And being in a toxic workplace and having coworkers just treat you like garbage daily was very challenging, to say the least. Five, feeling unsupported. One of the hardest feelings was realizing how alone emotional struggles can feel when people around you don't fully understand what you're carrying internally. Six, fear of being judged. I became very careful about what I shared because when you already emotionally are overwhelmed, the fear of being judged or misunderstood feels even heavier. Seven, the mental health struggles behind the scenes. There's a side of mental health struggles that people rarely see. The quiet moments behind closed doors where you're trying to hold yourself together enough to make it through another day. The anxiety, emotional overwhelm, feeling mentally trapped, emotional numbness, hypervigilance, stress affecting daily functioning, crying privately, just trying to self regulate emotionally. Number eight, emotional isolation. I think emotional isolation is one of the hardest parts of surviving stressful situations. You can be surrounded by people every day and still feel completely alone internally. You're struggling silently, carrying invisible pressure. Number nine, trying to survive day to day is an extreme challenge. There were honestly days where my only goal was simply making it through the day without breaking down. Just getting through shifts, making it through the day, survival mode. Number 10, Ranger helping decompress after work. And then I come home to Ranger. And somehow, even after the hardest days, seeing him excited, going for walks, playing with him, or just sitting beside him helped calm my nervous system in ways I can't even fully explain. I think there were days I would leave work mentally drained, exhausted before I even got home. Then I walk through the door and Ranger would instantly shift that mood. I think so many people are silently struggling while still showing up every day pretending they're okay. if you are in survival mode right now, please remember that surviving is difficult and it's just a season. You're still strong and you'll get through it. Subscribe and follow our journey. If any of this resonates with you, comment below if you relate and share with somebody who needs to hear this. We would love you to join our community. Bye.